So this work, which is called Phantom Tree, is an artwork that consists of 50,000 cast flowers made in recycled polyvinyl chloride, or a type of plastic material that is assembled into the shape of a tree, the roble tree, which is a tree to the Caribbean. And it's installed here in the helix ramp of the Lingotto factory space. We like this tree. We think this tree is interesting because, as I said, it represents, well, it doesn't represent anything. It is a resource that was exploited during the colonial period. And so islands like in the Caribbean, like Puerto Rico, where we live, which has a great amount of biodiversity, has lost the majority of it over the past several centuries because of practices that were obviously taking the resources from these regions. And so now the Caribbean is one of the few places on Earth that still has one of the largest amounts of biodiversity, holding 40% of the Earth's biodiversity, but most of it has been lost through extractive policies. And so, like most of the forests in the Caribbean are secondary and third generation forests, and so most of the native trees are no longer there. So you think about what's left, which is still 40% of the world's total biodiversity, is only a portion of what was there, let's say, 500 years ago. And so there's this kind of complex relationship, right, to colonialism and to the questions of biodiversity and climate change that we think about right now. So very exciting to have this piece in this space. I was thinking about the way in which the building was a factory for car production, and imagining this assemblage of cars moving up the ramp until the final test drive on the roof. And I was thinking about how that relates to the way that this work was made, which was out of a series of individual pieces that are assembled together to create this whole, which is this impression of a tree fully in bloom.